Okay, let's go with the Tiger health boost, Crane's health boost, Snake's health boost. Level 2 grip boost and level 2 attack boost. Oh, I'm at gold rank already. Okay, so I checked it out. I know it's going to say I was going to get more money, but the simple fact of the matter is you need play passes to play Paradise VR. And I just don't have the play pass, and there's no way to get play passes at a convenient rate. We just have to straight up, well, we're going to go back to the main plot, basically.
Excuse me.
Like Shaka, but not Shaka.
Does that mean?
But really. But the rest is just the shocking, gratuitous murder of Miss Grundy. But really, here's the thing. A corrupt detective? Well, that's suspicious. The fact that I already caught the guy is pretty interesting to me, but that corrupt detective might be that Jun Kawada guy we just ran into earlier. Who knows? He was pretty territorial about Ijincho. Even though... I mean, realistically, he shouldn't be. Oh, finally got crashed into a car. Wiretapping's going on.
You don't make sense.
Oh no, Tsukumo. But yeah, Chad Clayton's
Well...
Huh. Hey!
Yagamishi!
Yep.
quick flash to take care of this. Yeah. I'm a lawyer. If you're going to show my friend like a criminal value proof, Okay. There's a great reason you keep that badge on you. Assisting stalkers and loan sharks.
Yep.
Alright, Tsukumo, we got that. Detector.
Gotcha.
Oh, a side case. Okay. Oh, a new gadget. That's what this is about. Detector's antenna allows you to track down sources of electronic signals. The blinking indicates that there's proximity. The indicator will blink green when currently facing the direction of the source. When the signal grows stronger, move in the direction of the covered source. So we have one more detective gadget to unlock. There's a bug in there? Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't particularly care. Well, but I love Remick. Parking lot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, cool.
Huh?
Excuse me. Yep.
Huh? Oh. Source the signal. Where are you going, lady? Oh, I'm sorry, Masayama. We're not at the point where we're actually going to treat women as boss fights in Yakuza games, so... Oh! Do you actually know Yagumi's fighting style? Doing the main story gets me money. I forgot that.
Excuse me.
Yeah. A court detective.
Yep. In other words,
Alright.
I see.
You know what? This makes sense because we have all the celebrity buzz. But anyway, let's actually resume the main story.
Hello?
Yeah, that's fine. You have a minute? It's your time.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know would you? Kanagawa PD.
Oh, yes. He asked me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ahara. He got us instead.
Want to know why that is? Apparently, Tokyo PD suspects Ahara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Thought you'd feel halfway.
By the way, when's your next appointment?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ahara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ahara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, could you bring the statements from Ahara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Lull in the plot, lull in the plot. Alright, then meet with Hoshino-kun. Alright. Gotta go combo show.
See that sign right there? Ihara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ihara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
So yeah, I think he's pretty much intentionally making himself out to be, you know.
Hara was lingering on the platform.
Yeah, Ahar was definitely playing up how creepy he was looking in order to make it easier to get him arrested.
This was confirmed by the security team.
I think the only question I really have here is, who, like, if Ahara Harry has this motive, then what exactly?
Yeah, sick, isn't it?
And the security camera that caught him would be that one.
That's right.
Ikebuko experience was sheer amount of foot traffic. Karen said was never a blind spot.
9:06 a.m. Hara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they are
An office worker.
out at what?
The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ihara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it.
Huh.
The victim stated
Well-
she was too scared to call for help.
Huh.
Meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop.
Wow, dude. You really, really wanted to get arrested.
Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Then we can watch as the journalist bust him. Even if he did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole. Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
He was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ahara should have been standing roughly where I am.
Let's see.
Suspicious.
Hoshino-kun. I thought I heard they were dating. Oh, looks like even canon Yakuza couples don't get to remain Yakuza couples.
What the? Suspicious.
Pretty empty. 100% full. Alright, okay.
Suspicious.
A moving train window is suspicious to you, Yagami. Everything's suspicious to you. What are you looking at, sir? Doo-doo head?
Both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed him.
It's not going to, you. It's alright, though.
That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of the garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform.
Go ahead.
And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
This is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure, take a look around you. There's more than just one camera. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
As for what I was saying earlier, Ihara was finally tackled right in front of those stairs. Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show.
Well, this case-by-case breakdown...
So then gets apprehended here. Far apart.
meters. Both he and the victim were
I'm also trying to figure out if Ahara had someone planted here to record his face on camera. I don't really see the point in going over this entire scenario. I really don't see the point.
Do you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
good idea.
There's no hate.
Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ahara was detained. That's where you got tackled. So you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Right.
And so it stayed like that since the day.
That's the only one left there that's left, so I'm not really sure what this game's saying. Oh, there's one. Okay. Okay. No, I'm not weirded out by that. Risk it. I don't want to write one. Yeah, that's it. Why? Why do that? It's hard to rate. Said, not criminals. Just what are you looking at, lady? Okay. Shit. Okay.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
Suspicious.
That's one. There's that one.
Suspicious.
Camera, camera work, camera work, camera work, camera. Shut that one off.
Suspicious.
Alright.
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's move on.
This one,
Suspicious.
2, 3. No problem. No problem. I still remember. No problem. I still remember we did it for the case a few months back, so we should be. No problem. Back. We're looking at your steps. Okay. Alright, good. That's 5.
We got all the cameras. Our diagram is now complete. Now we'll pencil in the camera locations and what directions they're pointing.
Where I got tackled. Right. The Ahara planted that guy. Ahara victim took the path. Was Ahara waiting for 2 plants? Did he have like 2 people working for him the whole time?
So this was the general situation when Ahara committed this crime. What do you think, Yagami-san? Anything of note?
Do you think Ahara and Mamiya-san were riding the train pretty frequently?
Oh yeah, Mamiya-san commuted by train. She was here every weekday. Same goes for Ahara, actually, but he was off that day. Supposedly he was going to see his wife, even though they separated.
Did he ever say why he wanted to ride the train for an hour?
He said the thought of his wife had him flustered and he couldn't force himself to board the train. He always had an excuse ready for anything you asked him, including the harassment charges. He pled not guilty, but the evidence said otherwise. There wasn't a single argument we could make in court to establish reasonable doubt.
Safe to say he did it. But on the same day, he knew his son's bully would be murdered in Jincho. Pretty clear it wasn't a spontaneous need to grab some ass.
I agree. Some all the commotion around the harassment might have been planned out.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only reason we have to actually go over this entire thing.
No matter how much evidence points to him as a killer, deny it.
This is getting crazier by the minute.
At the very least, he had something to do with it. Some kind.
What we need to find now is Ahara's accomplice.
Whatever his problem is, it's very clear that Hara is committed.
To what? Getting revenge for his son?
I think so.
Who do you think his accomplices could be? Hara's a veteran cop. Think maybe he knows how to hire an actual assassin? If so, he could have just paid for his revenge, right?
Sure. But assassins cost an arm and a leg. He wasn't rich before all this, was he?
No. Barely scraped up enough to cover his losses against the school.
So,
Hey, it's Shiosaki.
what's up, Sari-san?
I'm scheduling an interview with Ahara tomorrow at the Tokyo Detention Center. We'll take a taxi from Genda's if that all works for you.
Sounds good. But I need to head back to Ijincho for now.
Something you forgot to do.
Yeah. It involves Ahara's motive, which would be without a doubt his son's suicide. So I want to confirm with me if Shiba really bullied the kid. The best person to ask is down in Ijincho.
All right.
Cool. Then I'll see you tomorrow.
See you too, Shiosaki. Okay. The plot is afoot. We need to get South Sense to talk because that mysterious woman that was after her is no joke. No joke indeed. The bottom line said, "Night, let's finish that off and let you get paid for our services."
Either way. Yeah.
Awesome. Doing the right thing paid off. Who knew?
Nope. No way.
I mean, oh yeah. Oh, sweet, sweet money. Sweet money. Oh, something to do with Syria High School specifically. Well, we'll take care of that when we take care of that. Huh. It's fun to do everything at night, I think, though. Like, it's extra funny to do all these school activities at night, so I'm just gonna do that. You ready to talk now, Erica Lindbeck?
Got a minute?
I really have nothing more to say.
What if I told you it's looking more and more likely Hara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's death?
Well, it doesn't concern me.
Hara-san believes Mikoshiba tormented Toshiro-kun so badly that he took his own life. But neither the third-party investigation nor the reports were on his side.
You bullied a kid into suicide.
What really happened between Mikoshiba and Toshiro-kun? Why won't you tell me the truth?
Why do you keep asking? I said I don't know.
I'm going to the detention center tomorrow to get some answers out of Hara-san.
What?
I saw what Mikoshiba was murdered. He endured no shortage of cruelty before he died. They tortured him, you know. They broke all his fingers before they slit his throat.
No.
And somehow Hara-san knew Mikoshiba had been killed on the day he got caught broken. It's like he did it to prove he had nothing to do with the murder. But maybe that wasn't his real objective at all. I think he wanted to signal that he'd finally avenged his son.
The body belongs to a guy named Hiro Mikoshiba. 4 years ago, this man took himself by dragging him to suicide.
If I'm gonna face him tomorrow, summon him. So, 4 years ago, did Mikoshiba bully Toshiro or not? That's all I want to know.
My answer won't change. There's no evidence Mikoshiba-kun did anything wrong.
Are you sure about that? Take a look at this.
That's...
Toshiro Ehara, your student. Imagine that he's listening to what you're saying now.
The guilt is eating you up, isn't it?
No part of this. I'll leave you alone. Besides, you'll never hear a word from me again.
Come on, lady. Are you lying or are you lying?
Huh?
4 years ago. Not long after I'd transferred here to teach English. That's when it started. I was trying my best to get acclimated, and I was finally on a first-name basis with everyone. One day, after school, I was out on the roof taking a break, and Toshiro-kun suddenly ran by.
flashbacks.
What was wrong?
Bloody nose.
I saw he had a bloody nose. Moments later, Mikoshiba showed up. I was looking for him. I told him I hadn't seen him. Toshiro-kun's face told me everything I needed to know.
So Mikoshiba was good.
Yes.
Oh, so he had it coming. I mean, legally he should still go to jail for the murder, but in cases like this, I'm mostly concerned with the moral aspect.
They said since he lowered the class average on tests, he ought to buy them all drinks as an apology. And Mikoshiba-kun, I was having too much fun with him to stop. He started off with tutoring sessions.
All we know is that there is a
Only so he
hire here again. And wait.
He'd even break into his house while his mother was at work and take the money she left him for dinner. And if he couldn't pay, they'd beat him up at school.
Do well enough, you do.
Make
Perfect.
a in the bathroom.
Perfect.
Did anybody see what was really happening?
The teachers either saw nothing or turned a blind eye. Few students knew about it, though. Anyway, I ended up relaying everything Toshiro-kun had told me to those boys' homeroom teacher. Mind you, this teacher had tenure, title, and years of experience under his belt. Do you know what he told me? He said not to cause a commotion because those boys were about to graduate.
Why does that not surprise me?
To be honest, it was hard to paint such an outwardly model student in a negative light. There was also no hard evidence to support Toshiro-kun's story. Someone still should have stepped in to help. If only I'd understood that at the time.
You tried.
The only thing I tried was to keep an eye out for him, making sure he wasn't alone, things like that. But unfortunately, that wasn't good enough. On the first morning of the 3rd trimester, Toshiro-kun tied a towel to his doorknob and hung himself in his room.
And that's when you confronted Mikoshiba, right? You asked him point blank if he bullied him.
I did. Mikoshiba-kun pretended to know nothing. He was more careful, shaking even, from then on. In all honesty, when I heard a third-party committee was investigating, I was hoping the truth would come out. Students were asked to fill out an anonymous questionnaire, and many of them wrote down exactly what they saw.
Hold on. Didn't the court end up declaring there was no substantial evidence of bullying? How could they have said that with those questionnaires on it?
First of all, the committee never interviewed anyone directly. Those questionnaires were the only proof of anything. And the teacher of those boys was the one who collected them. Each time he came across any mention of bullying, he'd toss that questionnaire out. Also, he wouldn't get blamed in the end for ignoring the warning signs.
So then the committee was pointless.
A few students did speak up about the bullying online. Their posts weren't much to go on. Toshiro-kun's parents were completely caught off guard. His mother worked through the day, and his father lived all the way in Tokyo. That made it that much easier for the teacher to cover up all the evidence of bullying. He made that statement without even consulting the principal or the chairman. So, right before Mikoshiba-kun graduated, the committee presented their findings. There was no evidence of bullying. The conclusion you've heard over and over.
What the hell?
In Japan, 300 children commit suicide every year, across all grades. Toshiro-kun's case ended up like that.
Hard facts delivered straight from Nagoshi's mouth.
Nara-san wasn't satisfied with those findings, so he sued Seiryo High, demanding compensation for Toshiro-kun's death. As the trial dragged on, I was eventually brought to the witness testify.
They didn't want you making them look bad, huh?
Of course not. That's when I first learned what he did with those incriminating questionnaires. They had no choice but to reveal everything to me, to try and sway me to their side. Yes, they were just that desperate. After all, I was the only adult who Toshiro-kun confided in. I don't think he'd spoken to his parents about it once. So yes, that's why there was never any objective evidence of bullying. It wasn't like I had a mind to record our conversations. And I hadn't personally witnessed it.
Yeah, they just...
Saw fit to remind me that the law says innocent people plead guilty.
The school...
Couldn't produce tangible evidence.
Schools like this do not deserve to be protected as horrifically as they are.
They coerced you into false testimony? Must have been incredibly hard on you.
What I should have done was told the truth regardless. But what else could I have really done for him? Some days I just don't know. As much as I've tried to convince myself I did everything I could for him, I can never fully believe it.
So what happened to the teacher who covered all this up?
He transferred to another school. God, to think he's still standing at a podium somewhere.
That's unfortunate.
Even so, I don't have the right to place the blame solely on him.
Yeah, we still have... We don't have that piece of information yet. When did Ahara find out about the bullying? That's what caused the murder.
In that case, Nikoshiba's bullying of Toshiro, or those questionnaires getting discarded. Have you ever told anyone else?
No. I've been silent. Yagami-san, you know what? Back when I was a student in high school, I witnessed bullying firsthand. There was this kid. My classmates pushed him too far. And one day he just jumped off the roof.
Off the roof.
Okay.
By some miracle, he survived the fall. And he's been in a coma for the last 13 years. Nobody knows if he'll ever wake up. His name is Mitsuru, and he may never open his eyes to the world again. His mom watches him, but she works full-time. She's a higher-up in the government.
I'm sorry to hear it.
The worst part is that his teacher knew. He even talked to the bullies about it. And all he said was, don't overdo it. And afterward, the public eviscerated him. He had to quit his teaching job. For poor Toshiro-kun, nobody was held responsible at all. And that includes me.
But if anyone was going to take responsibility for that, Mikoshiba should have been first to learn. I'm sure Hara-san must have thought the same thing.
You know what I wanted to be as a kid? I was so innocent, I wanted to be a teacher. And after Mitsuru-kun's tragedy, I felt practically obligated. And still, I just let history repeat itself.
Oh, that's horrific. Jesus Christ, the guilt must have been destroying you for years. I just gotta say, this whole... I think that simply portraying the way this culture has stigmatized and ruined the lives of several people involved is just as important to do, even if the doesn't really present some clear-cut, easily digestible way that can apply in real life way to deal with the bullying personally. I think that's just more important that more important to simply have the view in the viewpoint. Oh, okay.
Either way.
Sure.
I see.
So we get to have a pet, basically.
What?
Yeah. All right. Well, we did buy dog food earlier in the video game, so I guess now I think about it, this is probably the reason we could buy dog food. Period. The cat food's obvious for getting SP from the cats, but
This way, huh?
this is a huge upswing. I was actually about the end of the episode Alf at the at Salah's confession about jury tampering, well, coercion, but the game does know how to break up the levity. Like, Judgement has always had the weirdest ways to introduce levity, but they actually make a lot of sense if you're just trying to play the main story from start to finish. Where are we going?
Excuse me.
Not today.
I see.
Sue me? Huh? Yeah, I want to marry? No, it's not that.
Dog's detective Superman makes him sound like he is. Let's take a crack at it. Direct descent, boy.
Doing great. This way, huh?
Near the homeless camp.
Got something? Doing great. Got something? Excuse me.
嘘。
Hey. No way.
Heads up.
Fucking yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, get out of here, Curly. Oh, man. No! Those youngs are gonna sell that child off. Loan shark.
Excuse me.
お願いします。
Free money in SP, but most of the money.
Who's a good boy?
You are a good boy. I'm gonna hire you to be my new dog. Oh, Rampo's your dog. Okay. So I can't hire... Oh, this is actually good. It means I can actually hire Amasawa using Rampo. Pretty cool.
Nope.
That can't be.
Huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I know how it feels like. I had to keep my cat from just running at the house first chance it got to. Oh yeah, I can see the resemblance already.
I'm sorry.
So now we've unlocked the detective dog, huh? Not so much a gadget as a living being. Oh, this is the fourth gadget. That's hilarious. By using his global sense of smell, he can track orders evidence for you. Based on how far you're in the story, maybe one of us on the track a scent. Well, we'll go to Yokohama 99 and have that a horror interview next time.